It's Ash from Super Videos, back for another video for The Walking Dead. In this video, we're going to be talking about The Walking Dead Destinies, which is a choice-driven Walking Dead game where you basically play through the first 4 seasons of The Walking Dead on AMC, and you get to choose the paths of the characters. You get to choose who dies and who lives and what story they're gonna get. Now, we did a video talking about the specifics of that, so we're not really going to talk about that here, but what we are going to talk about is something that many fans have been talking about and a topic of conversation through many forums, and that has to do with whether this series is a cash grab. There's been a lot of comments in my videos with people mentioning that this is just a cash grab and that this is gonna suck. So that's what we're gonna talk about. Is this a cash grab? Is it gonna suck or not? So stay tuned. We'll be right back to break this down. Alright, as always, before we dive into it, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. With that said, let's dive right into it. So of course, this is a Game Mail Entertainment and AMC project, and a lot of people have been saying that the developers involved have been involved in other projects where the game had a lot of glitches and they didn't fix them, and that there was a lot of issues when it comes to that. And obviously, as we've talked about before, the graphics are not great, but as we've talked about, the Telltale's games also didn't have good graphics, but when it comes to a concept and a different style of game, it was good for what it was. But that doesn't really mean that the same is going to apply here. Is this going to be a cash grab? Is it going to suck? We're obviously going to have to wait to see what they do and how the game turns out, but there are some things that fans have been noticing and pointing out that makes it a little bit more likely that this might not be what fans are expecting. Because some people have mentioned that it looks like Shane is gonna get the "this isn't a democracy anymore" speech, which is obviously Rick's speech, which means that even if you have Rick kill Shane and Shane survive, that will not change the fact that that speech is gonna play out, which brings into question a bigger thing, which is that whether it's even gonna matter, like our decisions, and that goes against the whole concept of the game. And that's definitely something that a lot of fans have been bringing up, and a lot of fans have pointed out that this is just a cash grab and they don't really care about the stories and they don't really care about what makes sense, and they're just doing this to get out the most cash from fans. And when it comes to my own personal opinions, I have no opinions. I'm gonna have to wait and see. I'm gonna play it, obviously, and we're gonna decide whether this was a cash grab or not. Obviously, that means that I have to buy it, so if it's a cash grab, it's too bad for me. But you can't really judge something without playing it first. Just like you can't judge movies and TV shows before you actually watch them. But things are definitely not looking good when it comes to the graphics and the reputation that the devs have for the game. But that doesn't mean that the concept is not great. The concept is great. I love the concept. It's just about execution. Whether they were able to execute it properly, and an even bigger topic is whether people involved are actually fans of the story, or whether these are just a bunch of people that don't give a damn about the project and they don't give a damn about the series and the franchise in general, and they're just hired to pump something out to get some cash quickly. But like I said, we're gonna have to wait and see. We can't really judge, but I have heard a lot of people say that this is probably gonna turn out to be a disaster. But we're gonna have to wait and see. that's pretty much everything I wanted to go through. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.